Hello, hello. Welcome in, guys, and thank you to you guys who watched this on the replay. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Joe says, boom. What's up, Joe? Congrats on your new job and your CDL and all that stuff. That's really cool. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for a few people to get in here before I start talking about the information. And that way I'll be giving it to more than one person. So I sent out the link to a couple of people, and I don't know if anybody's going to come up with me, but they don't have to. This is what my hair looks like naturally when I get don't straighten it or curl or anything. This is the natural wave of my hair, but I usually run the chi through it. But I didn't feel like doing that yet. But I do have a live later, so I'm get it done by then. But anyway. So I just had my coffee this morning and just watched some videos on my phone. You know, haven't accomplished too much, really. Not too much. I started working on my garden plan yesterday. I got out a poster board and I made like little circles for the tires and little squares for the toads and longer rectangular beds for the other beds. And I'm going to try to do a garden plan with that visual. And that'll give me an idea of how much space I have and how much I can really grow. Because I feel like I have way more seeds than I have space to grow. I did put 2 new metal beds on my Amazon wish list for Christmas. So maybe somebody in my family will purchase one of those for me. So I put one on there, another like oval looking type, and then one that's kind of square. But I picked the metal kind. So, and my sister did buy me one of the metal ones for my birthday in February. And I really like it. It's really cool. However, that is one of the beds that got attacked by the squash bugs this year. So I don't know how successful it is going to actually be for growing this year. But I'm going to give it a try. Hello, Ann's Place. I noticed you changed your name. Welcome in, Beverly Moffitt. So I'll wait till I get a few more folks in here and we'll talk about the Canada portion of Fall Fest that I'm going to do. But let's see, I think it's 17 days. Fall Fest videos will start dropping. They're going to drop between September 2nd and 8th. So they have a full week to get their videos out. Oh, the subscriber only mode. Yeah, subscriber only mode. And the troll that I had, I kind of called them out on a live and told them I know who they were. And I actually banned them, reported them, did all the things. And I haven't had any trouble. But I also been setting it on subscriber only mode. Also, because of Fall Fest, I set it on subscriber only mode. Because if you want to if you want to hear about the Fall Fest information, I'm actually going to do the grand prize drawing for Fall Fest here on this channel. This channel needs a little bit more boost than the other one does. So the grand prize drawing is already set up on this channel for October 22nd. And if that date changes, I'll change the date on that live. Welcome in, Mary, with Blessed to Crochet. So, oh, yeah, I kind of heard about that through the grapevine. One of my friends told me, I forget which one it was, but they told me about that. I'm sorry that happened to you. I thought you had to be reported. And I've watched your videos. There's nothing in there that resembles hate speech. And you actually have that. Don't you have aren't you using the AI for your voice on the videos? I mean, I don't know. That's weird. You basically have to type in, I'm guessing, you have to type in what you're going to say ahead of time. I'm sorry that happened to you. That really stinks. Did you do a restart, Anne, because of that? Did you restart? There's a lot of haters out there, guys, and a lot of the haters, it has to do with jealousy. It's usually jealousy related. I've had a couple of haters in the homesteading community on my other channel. And yeah, but I'm sorry. That really stinks. Sometimes things happen with YouTube that aren't, there are, with anything you do a lot, the bad stuff comes out as well. Okay, yeah. I saw your name like in a comment section or in a live or something, and I just assumed it was you because of the way you spelled your name. I was like, yeah, that's totally her. So you just basically confirmed it by being in here today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I banned my troll, recent troll, Creeper. I call him the Creeper. I banned the Creeper from both of my channels, and from my third channel that's not putting out content right now, I went ahead and banned it from that one too. Because you never know, I might use that channel for something someday. Stop his childish behavior. Yeah, I called this person out in a live, and did all the things, and it's been quiet since, and I've been setting these all up on subscriber only mode. And I actually have another channel I'm watching because I feel like this person's going to keep changing their name, and if I catch one little out of line comment from this channel that I suspect to be this person, I will ban that one too. Wow. Oh my goodness. I think stuff like that should have to be reported. But I thought for it to do anything, it actually had to be reported by 10 different people. For your channel to get in trouble, you have to be reported from 10 different people before it actually something happens. But that really stinks. There's a lot of haters out there. Yeah. Yeah. Terrible, terrible. So I wanted to I'm excited that I reached 910 friends on this channel, and I wanted to thank all of you guys for your help and support. Welcome in, Linda, with another time. Thank you for sharing out my videos, for watching my videos, and giving my playlist some love. I know all of you guys help me a lot, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So, on the Fall Fest Canada, we had a lot of people in the when I did the Q&A for this channel for Fall Fest. We had a lot of people. Thank you, Anne. We had a lot of people who were wanting for us to do this for Canada. So after much thought and consideration, I decided I'm going to include Canada in Fall Fest 24. However, it's going to be operated differently. Now, I can't do a whole separate Fall Fest for just Canada because that would be a lot of extra work. However, what I can do is this. So I put out a video. I've already made the video. I've already scheduled the video. It's going to come out September 3rd in the morning. I put out a video on Gail Southern Living for Canada only. And the way it's going to work is for Fall Fest Canada, there's going to be no semifinalists at all. The winner's going to be picked from that video. So I'm going to put all the names on a wheel who are from Canada. They're supposed to say what city they're from in the video, what province or city or whatever they're from in Canada. I'll verify that they're from Canada. I'll put them on the wheel so that one video will be for Canada only. So all of the prizes that are donated for Canada, that way every channel in the collab does not have to donate a prize to Canada if they don't want to. However, ones who do want to donate a prize can. And the people who donate prizes can also comment on that video as far as Canadians go. So the people who decided to donate prizes for the Canada only giveaway are Jennifer Ocean Homestead, Brampton Gardner, Indiana Backyard Gardener, Isaac Stein Gardens, Cindy Squirrel Off Grid, and me, Gail Southern Living. I'm probably going to donate like a digital gift card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the winner from a wheel. That winner will win all the prizes donated. So we know right now they'll get at least 6 prizes. I'm hoping for at least 10. So that one person will get all the prizes for Canada. One person. There will be no semifinalists. It'll be one person that gets all the gifts for Canada. And the people who donated prizes can also enter as well, just like we do for the other one. But that's how it's going to work for Canada. Thank you, Linda. I'll write your name down on the list. And on my video where I talk about Canada over on Gail Southern Living, I'm adding in all the channels who are donating prizes and all the supporters who are in Canada who are going to comment on the videos, because I'm trying to keep track of, how's this going to work. So it's kind of like a trial. This is going to be a trial run. So the video's already made. Already have it done. Really, the only change to the rules is there's no semifinalists, and everybody has to be in Canada to be added to the wheel. And I will go through a verification process. And if I cannot determine if someone is in Canada or not, I don't know what I'll do about that. But I will ask some of my Canadian friends, hey, are they in Canada? And see what happens. But thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. So that's how it's going to work. All the prizes for Canada will go to one person. So they'll have one grand prize winner. And they actually have an increased amount of chances. So, maybe for those of you who haven't taped your video yet, you might even mention, hey, there's one video out there for Canada only. So go by and comment on that video. If you're in this one's for USA, but hey, there's one video for Canada. Go by, check that out. And all your, if you have any Canadian friends, just say, hey, there's one video out for Canada, and you have a good chance of winning because there won't be as many comments, but there might be. You never know. I have no idea what it's going to be like because I haven't done this before previously. So we're going to see what happens. But I do want to give some of my Canada friends some love. I do have some good friends over in Canada. One of them is Jennifer Ocean Homestead, Lori's World, Canadian Family Life, Cindy Squirrel Off Grid's really cool. And so even if you're not in Canada, you can still donate a prize to Canada. Like me, I'm not in Canada, but I'm going to donate a prize to that because I'm the host and I should do that. So yeah, thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. So now we have 7 prizes donated for the Canada giveaway. So really cool. So hopefully the Canada people will be really happy about it. I'm going to go back and tag them on this live, all my friends in Canada, so they can see this information. Like I say, it's basically the same rules, but it's only going to be just my one video out for that. So they'll all comment on one video. That's what I've decided to do about that. So yeah, I thought it was really fair way to do it. And it saves the time doing a whole separate giveaway, lining up all their channels and their semifinalists. That would be just too much. That would be too much for me. But putting out one more video and drawing one more winner. Now, the grand prize winner for Canada will also be announced at the Fall Fest giveaway. So we'll have a USA winner and a Canada winner, both announced on the Fall Fest grand prize drawing live. Both the winners will be announced at that time. But yeah, even if you're not a collaborator that's going to join, you can go by and check out all the playlists and comment on all the videos. The more videos you watch, the better chance you'll have of becoming a semifinalist. You could be a semifinalist 1 or 5 or however many times your name is drawn, and your name will get put on the wheel each time. So if you get drawn 5 times, your name will be on there 5 times. So that's how we're going to do it. Yeah. Anyway, so the same rules apply for Canada. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Anybody have any big plans going on for this weekend? We have a Broken Hearts Ministry event, mission event at the Salvation Army. Our whole entire church is going to go with us. And we have made up 40 bags of non-perishable food. We have water bottles. We're going to hand out full-size Bibles, T-shirts, socks, toiletries, cold drinks, feminine hygiene products, dog food. We even have dog food. We don't usually bring that to the Salvation Army, though, because the ones who stay in there can't have a dog. But we do usually have that. Can't think of anything else. Hats. I have a box of hats that have been donated. Yeah, it's going to be cool. So I'm excited about that. So I have another live today. It's going to be with Ken at It's All About the Biology. I'm going to be a guest on his channel today. I don't know what time. It's maybe like 5 or 6 p.m. ish. I'm not sure. I have to go back and look at his live, because it converts it into my time, and see what time it is. But I know it's today, so that's cool. So that's pretty much what I have going on. I have the live tonight with It's All About the Biology. Then I have the big homeless shelter event with my church. And then Sunday will be church like normal. So not really too much plans. I have a really funny kind of video that's going to come out about the camper on my other channel. I have some editing to do on some videos. And I have to do my Fall Fest video for Gale Southern Living, because I am actually doing that video in a full costume. I actually got to see one person's video already. Blessed to Crochet. I got to see her video, Mary. She has some stuff going on right now, some personal things. And so she got her video done early, and she let me preview it, and I got to watch it, and it was really good. She put it together really well. So excited about that. So yeah. So I've already made the Fall Fest video for Broken Hearts Ministry. I already made the Fall Fest video for Canada. Now all that's left is to make the Fall Fest video for Gale Southern Living. I had to get one last thing for my costume. And now that I have all the pieces for the costume, I will, now that I have all the pieces for the costume, I can do that video next week and get it ready and scheduled. So all of the channels who do plan to join Fall Fest 24 giveaway as collaborators, your entry videos can go up as early as September 2nd at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. So that's the time. Everybody that's going to schedule their videos for the first day, the first moment, you're going to want to do it September 2nd at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, I'm on the ball. I'm on the ball. Yeah. Yeah. Got all my ducks in a row. Well, I didn't do anything necessarily special for Broken Hearts Ministry or for the Canada one, but the one for Gail Sutherland being the main host of the event, I wanted it to be cool and special and memorable. So that's why I'm going to do it in costume. So he is doing good. Yeah, he's doing good. He's growing. He's growing quite a bit. Yeah, he's super cute. So, yeah, we'll have to get our next Revelations live set up, Linda. Definitely have to do that. We'll have to get that set up. I'm probably just going to go for 30 minutes today because I have I have to go and work on getting some things together for this event that's happening on Saturday. My mom and I will be hosting the event at the Salvation Army, and our whole church is going to be there. So we have to have all of our little ducks in a row, everything nice and organized and set. And we're going to give people little jobs of things to hand out and pass out. And yeah, really cool. Oh, I have to bag up some popcorn today too. One lady had donated some of those big bags of popcorn. So I didn't want to bag it up too early for it to get stale or whatever. So I wanted to put those in the top of my 20 bags that I have. And of course, if I get to the end and I run out, I can always run to the store and grab some more popcorn or even pop some more popcorn. But anyway, yeah, so that's what I have. So I have several things that I have to do today. I have to make sure we have all of our different t-shirt sizes. We usually take the t-shirts and we roll them up and we put them in a gallon size bag and we mark the size on it. And yeah. And so they actually get 3 t-shirts. Now, sometimes if the sizes are smaller, you might be able to put in 4. If they're bigger, you might only be able to put in 2. Because sometimes the shirts are really big and bulkier. They're bulkier. So, what type of, is it a flower? And is that a flower? I started working on my garden plan. Once I get a little bit more done on my garden plan, I'll show it. Maybe by next week I can. Yeah, I planted a little bit of a fall garden. So far I've planted zucchini, butternut squash, and some kale. I want to go get a little bit of topsoil, and maybe I might plant some lettuce. So I'll have lettuce and kale, and then squash. I think that's probably all I'm going to do for a fall garden. I'm actually in the middle of amending stuff. I was attacked by a lot of bugs this year, probably 8 or 9 different kinds of bugs. It's crazy. Worst bug year ever. So next year I'll be focusing on planting all the herbs and flowers that ward off bugs. That's going to be my plan. I'm going to try to surround everything. And also, like radishes and onions and garlic and stuff like that help to mask the smell of certain plants. So I'm just going to have those all over the yard. So hopefully they'll be like, no, we don't want to hang out here. It's too stinky. We don't like this smell. Yeah, I don't usually do a fall garden, but I felt a little gypped because of all the bugs. So anyway, I did the zucchini and the planters, which I never do. But I think that they're really going to work out well. They just may not grow as big because they're not going to have as much room for the root growth or whatever. So I think they're going to be small, which is fine for like frying and casseroles and stuff. Welcome in, Jennifer Ocean Homestead. I'm changing out my entire garden the late fall and winter using IBC totes for raised beds wrapped in wood. Yeah. I'd like to do some of that some hugelkultur type beds. That'd be cool. Jennifer, you missed the part where I was talking about the the Fall Fest Canada. So basically, I'll just kind of say it a little bit over again for Jennifer here, since she's in Canada. I have 7 prizes donated for Canada. I'm going to have one video on Gail's Southern Living. All the folks from Canada will comment on that video and say where they are in Canada, basically. And I will put all those on a wheel and draw for one grand prize winner. There will be no semifinalists. It'll just be one grand prize winner who will win all 7 prizes. So 7 prizes have been donated so far, and I'm sure there'll be more. My goal is to have at least 10, but I'm not turning down any prizes. One person will win all the prizes that have been donated for Canada. So it'll be one video. It'll say Canada only on it. You go by and you comment on that video. Share that with all your other friends in Canada. And so that's how we're going to do the Canada. How does that sound, Jennifer? Does that sound fair? They'll actually have a better chance of winning because instead of picking from 300 names, there might only be 50 or 100 names. Yeah, I've never had problems with bugs that much until this year. I had my first squash bugs and my first vine borers. I had clover mites. I had cucumber beetles. I had some weird kind of bugs. I don't know. So that sounds good to you, Jennifer. Awesome. So that's it. And I want you, Jennifer, since you're in Canada, share the video with all your friends, the one that's about Canada on my other channel. Share that video with your friends in Canada to show the support. So I see how many people are going to comment, how many people are going to participate, because I don't know if there's going to be 50 views on it or 500 views on it. I have no idea what's going to happen, but this is kind of like a trial and error. Anne has a question for you, Jennifer. I have raised beds, containers, raised planters, buckets, pots, a metal bed. I have all kinds of beds. I have things, big, huge shipping containers that are wooden that my husband screwed holes in the bottom for drainage. And I planted those too. So I have multiple things. Hopefully he'll bring another one of those beds home for me for next year. That'd be cool. And I put 2 new metal beds on my Amazon wish list. So hopefully somebody will get that. Tag Canadian channels in the description. I don't know what channels to tag. And I'm not even sure if they all fully understand. So that's why I decided to do this live so I could explain. I could explain how it's going to work. It's going to be one video. I'm going to draw for one grand prize winner. All the names are going to go on a wheel. One winner will win all the prizes. Slugs hate copper. Yeah. Yeah. Squash bugs love nasturtiums. What? Well, I heard that nasturtiums ward off some bugs. So what bug are the nasturtiums good for? Maybe I need to write nasturtiums off of my pumpkin list because pumpkin and squash are in the same category. So I don't know. I'm going to have to do some more research on nasturtiums. I thought they warded off but all the bugs, or some bugs at least. Green tiny worms. Ooh, I don't know that one. I also had the caterpillar things, the one that go onto the dill. If Adrienne was in here, she'd know what the names were. But yeah, I don't really know all what channels are in Canada. There's some channels that are in Canada that I don't know they're in Canada. So I tagged as many channels as I actually knew, but I don't know all the channels. Oh, I forgot about some of those. I already did Canadian Family Life. Brampton Gardner has already. Wanda Hendry's not a channel, is she? Is she a channel? I can tag Rim's family. Brampton Gardner's already commented on the video. Canadian Family Life is already tagged. Rambling with the Brums. Rambling with the Brums. I didn't think of him. My Wild Home. Creekside Maples. Creekside. Okay, I'll tag those 4. Some of these is already. I don't know how I would pull up Wanda Henry because that's such a basic name, and I don't know if she would come up. I didn't think she had content. Nasturtiums attract the bugs away from your squash plants because they prefer nasturtiums. Ooh, okay. So do they need to be planted by themselves, Jennifer, you think? She started posting. Okay. I don't know how I would find Wanda Henry unless she commented on one of my videos. But I mean, I've seen her name around, but last time I clicked on it, there wasn't any content there. Like being a moderator in some channels. I don't know how I would find her, but you gave me 4 more names that I'll add to the list. Oh, Northern Hobbies. Northern Girl Hobbies. I've heard of that channel, but I didn't know she was in Canada. Okay, I'll check that out. Yeah. Near the plants, but not right with the plants. Okay. Thank you for that tip, Jennifer. That's such a good tip because I actually got a big old poster board and I cut out circles and squares and rectangles and I put all my beds. And I want to put my main plant, but I want to put what I'm going to try to combat the bugs with. So now I know, to plant the nasturtiums near those plants, but not with those plants specifically. So thank you for that. That's actually very helpful. So I'm gonna use that information. Definitely, because I'm actually making out my plan. And once I get my little poster board garden plan set up, I will show it to you guys. Bye, Linda. Thank you for coming in. I'll text you. I'll try to remember to text you later or this weekend, and we'll set up our next Revelations reading. But yes, thank you for that, Jennifer. I will go tag these channels. I found a video that's like 20 plants that repel bugs, but I guess I need more information on which specific ones help which specific things. Yep. Companion. I'm going to be doing all my research on that this year, and I got that garden plan. So if I do something wrong, I can always take a little piece of paper, cover that up, and keep going. And if I change something, I just can pull that up, put a new little thing down, and move things around and change where things are. And, I want to have a good basic garden plan. And once I get it kind of ready, I'll hang it in the hall and it'll stay there. I'll hang my poster board in the hall and it'll hang there all throughout the winter. And when gardening season comes, I can pull it out, put it on my kitchen counter and be like, okay, or maybe like on the washer right next to the back door and be like, okay, now I know where I'm supposed to put things. I'll follow the plan. Put the bucket of nasturtiums near the border. That's good advice. I might make up some little tiny circles and put an N on them and have them a specific color, and then go in and put them where I think they need to go. So you're saying near anything squash, which I would also put pumpkins in that category. But I don't want to put them in there with it. I want to put them near it. So I might just do pots around the wild garden with nasturtiums in them. Right outside of that area. So that's a plan. Yeah. How's your son doing, Joe? How's Joey healing? Can't wait to see you back on YouTube again, Joe. I don't know about you guys, but I miss Joe. Yep. If y'all have time, go by It's All About Biology and see if Ken's going to stump me up with some stuff. Joey is doing very well. Yeah, I really have a hard time with mint. But I am going to put a lot of basil out next year. Oregano. I'm going to actually have to buy oregano. I don't have that. Or put it on my seed swap list. But I did know it was on the list. I need to put mint and I need a lot of mint to maybe hopefully get some growing. But I've not had good luck with this. So I wonder, does mint need to be stratified, the seeds? Ooh, that's awesome. That's great. Has school started for you, Joe? That's cool that they're going to let him participate. Yeah. One of my friends is supposed to send me some garlic. If she does, I will strategically plant that where I think it needs to go. Yes, definitely. That's awesome, Joe. September 3rd or something like that. Yeah, ours has already started. It's terrible. Those poor kids. We didn't have to go till right after Labor Day is when we used to go. So they've got these kids going way too long. I mean, to me, August is still part of summer. They should still be playing and having fun and hanging out. Yeah, I know. I know, Joe. South Stages, welcome in. You like to do mums in the garden in the front? Yep. I love gardening. This year I did get attacked by a lot of bugs. I've started amending, getting everything ready, composting in place, doing all the things. And I thought, you know what? I'm already out here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of a fall garden. So I planted zucchini, butternut squash, and kale. And I plan to plant some lettuce as well. So I have kale and lettuce to mix together for salads. Yeah, I thought about cherry tomatoes, but I don't know if I could get a cherry tomato to its full self in time. Tomatoes seem to take forever, but maybe that's because I usually plant them and the ground is not warm enough yet. I don't know. Yeah. School starts after Labor Day. That's awesome. It should start after Labor Day. Yeah. Yeah, I have a friend going to send me some garlic, so I'm going to keep that in mind. That is on the list of things that repel or combat bugs. So, and I need to be more careful about what I plant where. Now that you're saying the nasturtiums thing, now I know that needs to go into pots and buckets around things, near things, but not right there. So, good advice. Good advice. Yeah. Are you coming back to YouTube, Joe? Are you planning to come back to YouTube at some point when your life settles down? Yeah. Well, I know it would be hard, and I don't even really know how you do it. 2 jobs and 2 channels. That's a lot. That's a lot. But I get worried about your watch hours going down and stuff. You know, taking a dive, taking a dive, taking a dive. Not good. Shuffle the times and dates up. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. Bye, Anne. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you're going to continue both channels. That would be awesome. That would be great. Definitely. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. I have some ministry things to work on. Thank you for the information, Jennifer. And I will add those names to that video. We'll see if they come by and make a comment or even donate a prize possibly. So really cool. Thank you guys for coming. And I hope you all have a blessed weekend. Bye, guys.